Hello students, today we are here with our worksheet number 20 from the Directorate of Education from the chapter Electricity. In the last worksheet we discussed about the Ohm's law and today we discuss the combination of the resistor. So student, there are two methods of joining the resistors together. First is the resistance in series and second is the resistance in parallel. Here you can see first is resistor in series and second is resistance in parallel. Student, when we connect the resistors in the series, you have the following circuit diagram, and when we connect the resistance in parallel, you have to draw that diagram. What is the formula, students? This is the formula. When the resistance are connected in series, then the sum of the total resistance R1 plus R2 plus R3. And when we connect the resistance in the parallel, that is our formula 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. What is the difference between series and the parallel circuit, students? In the series circuit, the current is constant. It means it is very impractical, student. It can't be used in your domestic circuit. Why? Because if we have to switch on the bulb and heater at the same time, here in the series circuit currents remain constant. It means it supply equal amount of current to the bulb and heater, which can't be impractical. They can't work together at the same current, student. So we can't use series circuit at our domestic appliances in our home. Second disadvantage of series circuit is when one component fails, the circuit is broken and none of the component works. It means when one bulb gets fused, then all appliances at your home can't work because the circuit got broken. So series circuit is impractical in domestic circuit due to these two disadvantages. If we talk about the parallel circuit, student, in the parallel circuit it divides the current. It means it supply different amount of current to the different appliances. So it is very practicable in our domestic circuit. Let's move to some examples, students. First example, you have an electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm and a conductor wire of 4 ohm connected with a battery of 6 volt. In diagram you can see both resistance are in series. So we have to calculate the total resistance. What is the formula of series? R1 plus R2, that is 20 plus 4, 24 ohm. Second, what is the current flowing? So what is the formula of current? That is Ohm's law. According to the Ohm's law, student, I equals to V upon R. So we can easily calculate amount of current. Let's move to our second example. Here you have three resistors, 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm, and connected to a battery of 12 volt. We have to calculate the total resistance. If you observe the circuit diagram, student, you found that all three resistance are in a parallel combination. And what is the formula of parallel combination? 1 by R1, 1 by R2 and 1 by R3. So total resistance here is our 3 ohm. And what about the second and third part? We calculate second and third part in our exercise question. Got it? Let's move to our exercise, students. First question, a battery of 9 volt is connected in series. You have to use the formula of series with these 5 resistance, 0.2 ohm, 0.3 ohm, 0.4 ohm, 0.5 ohm and 12 ohm. And second part, how much current would flow through the 12 ohm resistor? 12 ohm resistor only. So first we have to find the total resistance in the series. Okay. So student, find the total resistance in series. We use the formula of series. What is the formula of series here? R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. We have 5 resistance here. We add up all the resistances and we got the total resistance. Second part, student, what is the value of I through 12 ohm resistor? It means we have to calculate the current through the 12 ohm resistance. So here the value of V is given to you, that is 9 volt, And what is the value? And see in the above given example 2. So now we have to calculate the B and C part of this example. Let's move with me. It's very simple, students. This is the circuit diagram of the question number 2. It's our example number 2. Here you have given the voltage 12 volt and 3 resistance, they are connected in the parallel. R1 is 5 ohm, R2 10 ohm and R3 30 ohm. And what is the formula of parallel, students? 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So we have to put the value of R1, R2 and R3 here. And now we get the total resistance in the parallel, that is equal to the 3 ohm. Second part, student, what is the current through each resistance? Here all the resistance are in parallel, and in parallel combination we know that all the currents are different. We have to calculate I1, I2 and I3. So let's calculate I1, I2 and I3. I1 equals to V upon R1, I2 equals to V upon R2 and I3 equals to V upon R3. The value of V remains same, that is equal to 12, and R1 is 5, R2 10 and R3 30. So the amount of the current we get here 2.4, 1.2 and 0.4 ampere. Okay. Third part is here. You have to find the total amount of the current. Total current, so voltage is fixed here, that is the 12, and the total potential is here 3 ohm. So the total current is here 4 ampere. Okay, I think this question is clear up to you. All the 3 parts of example 2 I have introduced you. First we have to calculate the resistance in the parallel. Secondly we have to find the I1, I2 and I3, and in third part we have to calculate the total current. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Third question, students. In the given circuit, here 2 circuit diagrams are given to you, circuit A and circuit B. We have to find the total resistance. So let's move to find the total resistance. Question number 3. This is your circuit diagram, student. Each resistance here is of 1 ohm. Okay. Here you can observe these all resistances are in parallel, and these all are also in the parallel, and this is in the center. So first we have to calculate the left hand side and right hand side resistance. We know the formula of resistance is in the parallel. We put the value of the resistance, that is 1 ohm plus 1 ohm plus 1 ohm, and we got the total resistance in the parallel, that is equals to 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 here also. Now your diagram is like that. Now your new diagram is like that. This is our new diagram here, and here all the resistances are in series. And what is the formula of series, students? R1 plus R2 plus R3. It means 1 by 3 plus 1 plus 1 by 3. So total resistance in series is our 1.67 ohm. Okay, students, this is our first part of the A diagram of third question. Okay, let's move to the second part of the third question. That is the B part of the third question, students. Here in the circuit all the resistance are of 3 ohm. These both two are of the 3 ohms, and these are also of 3 ohm. Student, these both are in the series, and these both are also in the series. We know the formula of series. What is the formula? R1 plus में R2. So here the resistance is 6 ohm, and for this it is also 6 ohm. Now both these resistance are like that, and here both these resistances of 6 ohm are in parallel, and for the parallel the formula is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, you got 1 by 3, and the total resistance in parallel is 3 ohm. This is our B part of the third question. Okay. Now let's move to the last one question, student. In the last question, how many 176 ohm resistors in parallel are required to carry 5 ampere on a 220 volt line? It means value of V is given, value of I is given, but how many resistors we don't know. We have to count the number of resistors. So let's count the number of resistors. Suppose, student, we assume that the number of resistors here n. Let the number of resistance are n. They are connected in the parallel, and what is the formula of the parallel? 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 up to n upon R1. And what is the value of R here, student? 176 up to n upon 176. So the total resistance we got here is 176 upon n. Value of V is given, value of I is given. And if we solve it according to the Ohm's law, student, what is the Ohm's law? V equals to, V is directly proportional to I. So the formula is here, R equals to V upon I. This is the formula. The value of R 176 upon n, value of V is given, value of I is given. So we calculate the value of n, number of resistance, easily. We got the value of resistance is 4. It means we require 4 resistances in the parallel to get the 5 ampere result. Okay. This is the solution of your fourth question. I think this worksheet is clear up to you. What is the resistance? What is the different combination of resistors? What is the disadvantage of series circuit? What is the advantage of parallel circuit? And how to solve the series and parallel circuit easily. Student, if you like that worksheet, please share among your friend circle and like our channel Learning Light, and subscribe also our channel Learning Light to get the first notification of every worksheet. Thank you.